What's up, man? This is Obi Trice, man. I'm hanging with my man Cheesy, all the way from Nigeria, right here in Waterloo, Canada. You already know what it is. Hangover, Obi Trice, BME, new situation. Shady for life, though. Don't ever forget that.
CHIZZYTHADON, formerly known as Squad, is a rap artist with a vision, raising the bar higher with quality tracks and great sounds that set the bar higher.
Okay, my name is CHIZZYTHADON, you know, that's my artist name. Yeah, that is the name that was given to me by my very close friend, Cosby Jones. Cosby Jones is an honored personality and also a rapper, you know, back home in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. You know, a lot of people think I'm a money bag, but that's not it, you know, I'm just cheesy, you know. My full name is CHIZZYTHA. So, he's like, hey, the Don, CHIZZYTHADON, and, you know, I keyed into the name and people started calling me, and that's how the name came up, you know.
Originally from Nigeria, Chizzy, currently living and working in Canada, is a graduate of accounting and also holds a postgraduate diploma in project management.
I've been rapping for quite too long. I actually started young, you know, so I've been rapping for quite too long, but I came into the game professionally in 2002 when I dropped my single in Port Harcourt City. You know, shout out to TDA, the mega icon. You know, that's the guy that actually gave me a very huge promotion. He believed in me, and he played a lot of my songs on the radio stations back then. You know, so in 2003, I dropped an album, and you know, from back then till now, I've been doing music. So it's pretty much like 15 years, you know.
His approach to rap is direct and catchy, bridging the gaps between catchy hooks and earnest lyrical flow. Echoing the sound of performers such as Nas, AZ, Jay-Z and Tech-9, Chizzy is very skilled at blending catchy music with thought-provoking lyrical content and unique atmospheres.
I grew up listening to Nas a lot. Illmatic was my album. I played the album a lot, and that was the album that actually pushed me into rapping full time. You know, like made me take the rap stuff very seriously. Before Illmatic, I used to listen to a lot of rappers. You know, I started putting down lyrics. But when I listened to Illmatic by Nas, whoa. The album was great. I also listened to Do or Die by AZ, and I'm also influenced by Jay-Z. I like the hustle spirit of Jay-Z and his music and his style, his wordplay. I like that a lot too. You know, that kind of influenced me too. He's a major role model. Then in this day and age, J. Cole, Wale, Locksmith, and Sky Zoo, you know, these are new school rappers, underground and mainstream. Even Drake, I also learned from him. You know, in this day and age, I would say that I'm so privileged to be alive in this day and age because the industry has changed. You know, everything is on the internet, everything is on the social media. Like back in the day, if you're not signed to major labels, if you're not signed to, you don't have a recording deal, your music doesn't go past your doorstep. It doesn't go past your neighborhood. But in this day and age, everything was based on social media. So I try to leverage on it, you know, Facebook, Instagram. I try to learn the strategies that is being used in promoting online, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And so far, so good. It's been very impressive, very responsive.
Having been in the rap game for 15 years and counting, he has faced too many obstacles, but Chizzy shows no sign of slowing down. He dropped his debut album, Still On, in 2003, a 10-track album, and his sophomore album titled Rub Minds, in 2009, a 20-track album. In the city of Port Harcourt, Nigeria, he also featured in lots of rap cyphers and also had collaborations with many other artists. Both albums were classics, but never had the exposure it needed.
I had an album that I dropped in 2003. It's called Still On, a 10-track album. In between times, I had a lot of features and, you know, a lot of collaborations with people. And in 2009, I dropped my second album titled Rub Minds. You know, and ever since then till now, I've had a lot of, you know, cyphers with Samurai, you know, cyphers with a lot of, you know, rappers. And up until 2016, I had to drop the Global Connection mixtape.
His recent mixtape, The Aptly, titled Global Connection, which was released in July 22nd, 2016, highlights artists' diverse backgrounds and his personal and creative journey to get to the point where he is now.
My mixtape is doing great. You know, currently there's been a lot of downloads. I can't really keep track of it, but I get a lot of responses. You know, because after I dropped the mixtape, that's when I started, you know, getting attention from across the globe. from Australia, from Cyprus, from America, from Canada, from Nigeria, and some of the countries across the globe. And so far so good. The mixtape for me is like the end of the new beginning, right? I've been in and out of the game, so it's like a comeback, freshness. I come back with that freshness, so it's doing good, it's doing great. Yeah, the challenges that I had when I was making this mixtape was, I had to work with a lot of artists across the globe, like I did collaborations with artists from Cyprus, from Jamaica, here in Canada, back home in Nigeria, and all this, a whole lot of countries, even in the United States. So, and in the UK too, So trying to work according to their timings, because everybody had their own programs, they had their own thing going on. I had to adjust, my schedule into theirs, because they have things that they're doing. So I needed to wait for them, the perfect time for them to record and send me their files and everything. So the challenges was really great, but it was a good experience. The only thing is that I had to do a little bit of waiting, and for that reason I had to, keep pushing the release date of the mixtape. It was supposed to be released earlier than July 22nd, 2016. That was a year this month, so because of their timings, I just had to, just wait, keep pushing the release date. But generally, it was a good experience. It was worth it, because at the end of the day, everything came out right and came out nice.